This is the Beyond the Box dumbbell workout. Before you get into the workout, check out the warm-up. Make sure you're getting ready for the workout by increasing your heart rate, increase your body temperature, and you should start to sweat a little bit before you get into it. For today's strength portion, we're going to be working on building strength in the lower body with dumbbell squats. This can be done as 5 sets of 10 reps. The dumbbell squat is going to be done as a front rack, holding the dumbbells in the front rack position. And if ideally we're building up to a heavy set of 10 reps. If you're limited on weight selection, you can't go that heavy, then you think about adding tempo. So take your time on the way down, pause for a little bit at the bottom, and stand up out of that position. Work towards finding a good tempo, a good time under tension. I would say start with a couple seconds down, 1 second pause in the bottom, then go to a 3-second negative with a then go to a 4-second negative with a 2-second pause, and then I would probably say work towards a 5-second negative with a 3-second pause at the bottom, and then 1 or 2 seconds rest at the top before you go into the next rep. That would definitely build some endurance in the lower body, definitely cause a little bit of a pump and burn in the lower in the legs, and get a good workout in the lower body there. So let's take a look at the movement, what it's going to look like. Take the weights, get them from the floor, hold them on your shoulders in a front rack position, so elbows up out in front of you. We don't want the elbows to drop down. If my elbows nice and high, pointing out in front of me, if I drop my elbows, it's going to drop the weights, and that's going to pull me forward. So when I go down into my squat, hips go back, and then drop the hips and shoulders down at the same time, keeping the chest up. Chest is going to be assisted by maintaining that upright position by holding the elbows up nice and high. If I go down and then here I start to drop my elbows, notice my whole upper body starts to drop forward. So if you keep those elbows up nice and high, then you're going to keep your chest up. Go as low as you can maintain this upright position. If you start to go any lower and start to feel yourself collapsing, don't go that low, bring it back up, stay nice and high. So do your 10 reps at your full depth, adding weight as you go. Work towards finding that heavy 10 reps. Once you're done the strength portion, moving into the Metcon. The Metcon, we're going to do the dumbbell version of the benchmark workout called Nitrous. This workout is a 4-time, 1-time through of 80 burpees and then 50 dumbbell thrusters. The RX weight for the men is 50 pounds. For the ladies is 35 pounds. If you're not quite at that weight, then you should look at using a weight that allows you to do 10 reps of the dumbbell thrusters unbroken so that you can do the dumbbell thrusters in 5 sets. No more than 5 sets. So that should be an indicator on what intensity you should attack this workout at. Take a look at the movements, the burpee, chest and thighs to the ground, jumping your feet forward, and out of that back to a standing position, standing up nice and tall. So as I go down to that, chest and thighs are going to make contact with the ground. From here, I'm going to press out, jump my feet forward, feet nice and wide, flat foot stance. From here, stand up, and then I want to get to extension with a little bit of a pop and clap overhead to show that I'm standing up nice and tall before I go down to my next rep. Try to make sure they're nice and tall, eyes up, looking straight ahead, and we're hips fully extended. We're not leaning forward at all down here. We're not looking at the ground, looking straight ahead. Once you're done your 80 burpees, break those up. I would say do 10 at a time before you take a little bit of break. If you can do bigger sets, get to 10, get to 20, to 30. Once you get to 40, you're halfway there. Break it up as you needed, but try and do them in big chunks before you take a break or before you rest between reps. Once you're done those though, you're getting to your dumbbell thrusters. From the floor, we got to pick them up, get them back to our shoulders. The dumbbell thruster starts with the weight on our shoulders. You're going to squat as deep as you can maintain an upright position. And as you come out of that squat, you're going to extend and press the weight overhead, back down to the shoulders, squat, press, squat, press. Keep that chest up, keep those squats low, and use your lower body, use that hip drive to get the weights off the shoulders and assist you in pressing the weight overhead. 1 time through, 80 burpees and 50 dumbbell thrusters. to complete the benchmark workout, Nitrous. Get after it and have fun.